The ancient Sith on Korriban, not an order of Force users, but a distinct species native to the planet, were distinctive for their yellow eyes and blood-red skin. But the warrior Adas was unlike his brothers. His skin was jet black, and he towered over his fellow Sith. Through violence and cunning, he fought his way to become ruler of the Sith and united their nations through a bloody war. He later took the title Sithari, meaning Overlord. King Adas's ascension may have been helped by an untrained Force sensitivity. Certainly, Adas was long-lived. His reign lasted 300 years, and only came to an end when the Infinite Empire launched an assault on Korriban. The title Sithari remains a key tenet of Sith lore, eventually coming to refer to a perfect being in Sith philosophy. The Infinite Empire was the name the Rakata people gave to their magnificent but ultimately flawed civilization, one that eventually encompassed more than 500 known worlds. Their rise was fueled by their impressive technology, powered by what would later be called the Force. Using it, the Rakata developed the first known hyperdrives. Slowly, the Rakata became corrupted by their power. They began enslaving entire species, including the peoples of Coruscant. The Rakata also attacked Korriban, ruled by the great King Adas. Although their attack failed to enslave the pure-blooded Sith species, King Adas was killed. Without his leadership, Korriban was plunged into civil war. The Rakata's slaves were put to work building monuments to the Infinite Empire's glory. Among the Infinite Empire's achievements was the Starforge, a space station capable of producing endless droids and starships. However, the Starforge was fueled by the dark side of the Force. Using it only hastened the Rakata's fall. The Rakata species had created a glorious infinite empire with their Force-fueled machines. But cracks were beginning to show. The cruelty of the Rakata to their slaves and occupied worlds grew more pronounced. If a planet's population rebelled, that entire world would be burned to glass. Despite this, more slave rebellions began to rise across the galaxy, forcing the Rakata to divide their forces to deal with them. A plague, either created by the rebelling slaves or by Rakata dissidents, began to decimate the Rakata population. The Rakata realized that, possibly due to the plague, they were losing their connection to the Force. Without it, they were cut off from their technology. The fall of the Infinite Empire, once it began, was swift. The slaves overwhelmed the Rakata overseers, who fled into the unknown regions of the galaxy. The Rakata degenerated into a tribal culture, and even resorted to cannibalism. The Infinite Empire was gone. Only its technology was left behind.